move on from it. So, I don't know. That's my thought. Shit. That's like the stupidest shit ever, in my opinion. Hey y'all. Hey young world. Happy July 1st. So, today I did my weigh-in. Look, you guys. Why my scale? My scale said, is this you? Verify this is you. Because I lost 7 pounds in a month. 7 pounds in a month. So I've reached my goal. Remember I said between 140 and 145. I was trying to stop right off in the middle of that, but I think I'm like 140. 140.4 with 20% body fat. So I'm happy with that. We're gonna try to maintain this size without getting smaller but bulk up on muscles. That's the goal. We're gonna see if we can do it. I woke up actually I didn't go to the gym this morning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I didn't feel like it after the weekend. And I just kind of wanted to sleep, so, and I did. That's exactly what I did. I think I laid down at like 8. Yeah, I laid down around 8 and I woke up around 5:30 this morning. So yeah, whatever sleep I was missing, baby, I got it last night. You can trust and believe that. So I am feeling much better today than what I was yesterday and everything. I think my mind is back right and stuff. But I also have to go up into my attic and even though I know I have to do it, I don't want to do it. So for the people that don't live in Texas, newer homes, our AC units is up in the attic, right? My attic happens to be outside in my garage. So every 3 times a year, I'm gonna say 3 times a year, because between January and April, I really don't run my unit. I just let fresh air blow through my house because it's always so cool. But from April to July, and July to October, and October to January, I do blow it. So every quarter I change out my filter so my AC will continue to work properly and blow stronger and all that good stuff. Also, I like to clean out the drainage holes that are connected to your AC. So I have 2, and how my house is set up, they actually drain through my guest bathroom, and then there's some little nozzles that stick out the side of my house where it kind of like drains off into the rock bed. So what I do is pour white vinegar down it, you know, to just kind of like flush out anything that may have tried to crawled in it, you know, spiders, whatever. I'll do that. So I'm gonna do those 2 things, and then also, because of where I'm located in the Austin metropolitan area, the water out here is extremely hard, right? So I have a water softener in my garage, and in order for it to purify the water, I have to, like, I buy these huge bags of salt rocks. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't, but I need to refill the container that the salt sits in. I'm gonna do that as well today. So I'm just gonna let y'all see, you know, it's not huge maintenance, but it's maintenance. I think because I'm the only one living in my home, I've only filled up my salt bag, my container twice since I've had it, and I think I've had it for 2 years. I don't let it get completely drained out of salt, but salt rocks, I kind of let it get to the halfway point, then I'll add some more on top, then, you know what I mean? But I think I've only done that twice in 2 years, so I may have to do it more often once my daughter and my grandbaby move in, because they'll be using more water. But because I'm here by myself, it's really not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna take you through those two things, those two maintenance things that I do for my house regularly, and then I got to get to work. You know what I mean? So I needed to make me some coffee. I did not wake up. You know how sometimes you sleep so much you kind of feel like you overslept, you kind of groggy. Sister didn't even wake up like that. That tells me that I needed to sleep. I did. I needed to just let my body rest. And it's funny because I had to petition for peace in order for it to happen. Like sometimes I just have to make my mind just shut down. And so I just had to kind of like ask for peace to just let it just calm down. Just calm down so I could just get that rest in. So let me get the stuff so we can do this, and then I'll be back in a sec. So I hope this comes out right. So when I say I put white vinegar in it, I just put, I think now this is distilled white vinegar. For some reason I feel like I went to the groceries and they had like cleaning vinegar. Same shit. They just like to put different names on stuff to try to make it more real. It's the same thing, just white distilled vinegar you can use. And for me, I can't, so I haven't been able to find my filter at any Lowe's or Home Depots. Like I have to literally order mine online, and I try to order 2 at a time. I spend maybe, I want to say $90 some odd for 2. That's what I want to say. It's a pretty big filter. It's not like the little bitty old filters that, you know, you would typically find at the Home Depot or the Lowe's or whatever. I already poured vinegar into this cup. So anyway, it's not like any of those. It's a pretty nice size, and I'll show you guys once I take it out. But I have an option, I want to say, of 4 different kinds that I can put off into my unit. I'm not saying this right. Depending on how you want to purify your house, right? Like if you have pets and you want something to help pull out that stuff, you know, they have different types that way, that in that sense. But when it comes to the actual filter and who supplies it and stuff, I stick with that one brand. Hopefully that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna put me on my little outdoor sneakers, so I won't fall and bust my ass going up these stairs. Hold on. And I try to make sure I put small stuff in this area, because y'all know my garage can get real junky. So that I can maneuver up and down these stairs. Whoop, safely. I forgot doggone singy my jiggy, the liquid. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back and get you. All right. Okay, y'all, see how dark it is up here? Light is finna come through, but that's my AC unit right there, right? Right? And we just came from down there. So this is where we place the filter. Remember when I said I have 4 I can choose from? You see how they have these? Y'all see that? How they have these different levels, and then it tells you what they're for, like clean air, healthy home, odor reduction, asthma and allergy. So I can use any of these 4 with my AC unit. I typically stick with the 210 for clean air, because I don't have no pets or anything, so I don't have no odors or no allergies and all that shit in my house, so I just stick with the 210. But anyway, this is how big the filter is. That's pretty dirty. And it's only been blowing since April, maybe late April. You see how wide it is? Like I don't know, maybe someone can tell me, but I haven't ever been able to find it at Lowe's and or the doggone Home Depot. I've never been able to find it there. So essentially, just take your other one out the box. And what's important when you do this is you line up your arrows. See how the arrows say it needs to go in that direction? That's the most important thing. You link it at the bottom. Y'all must be making me nervous because I've done this like 100,000 times. And you link it at the top and you just screw it in. And like I said, I do mine quarterly, because if your air is getting this dirty, honey, you got more issues than just ear. And you just put the lid back on. So then, I was telling you about the drainage hose that I have, and I told you I have 2. That's these. Hopefully you guys can see them. See those? They don't have no caps on them. So this one is the long one that drains. You see how the pipe goes all the way over there? That's this pipe. It just keeps going. And this one kind of loops over. So I put the majority of the vinegar in the longer one. and let it just drain out. Every quarter I do this. Because you want to keep this cleaned out. Believe me when I tell you. Then I put the least amount on this side. Because it's just gonna flow over to this one anyway. And that'll clean out anything that has decided to go off in there and make its little home or whatever. It'll just drain out. And that's it, y'all. That's it for up here. That's how we doing up here. Whew. I wanted to come do this early because y'all know it's gonna get hot as hell outside, and they know. Even though the unit's up here, it's not like any air is blowing up here. It's gonna get hot in this mug in a few. So let me get back downstairs. I'm just gonna toss this down. And toss the cup down, and then yeah, I'll get back downstairs and I'll show y'all about my water softener and everything. Yeah, this is my water softener, y'all. And so I really don't pay any attention to the digital part. I just know if it goes red, I need to call somebody to come fix it. This is the only thing I focus on, is adding rocks here. And you see how those salt rocks, I thought it would be half full, but it's really not. I tend to use these bags because they're easier to get. I know I can go up to the market and they have a stand where I can get them from. Or I can order them. And typically, they won't let you order more than 4 at a time. I can't remember how much it was to order all 4 of them. But I know it cost me over $2,100 to get this installed into my house. So if you move to Texas or live in Texas and you're not in any of the major cities, like inside the major cities, but you live in the suburbs of the major cities, likely you're gonna need a water softener. So I would just say go ahead and just splurge on getting one, because it'll save your plumbing in the long run. Now, if you're renting or leasing, I know you probably don't care about it, but if it's your home and you want to make sure that your plumbing and your all that kind of stuff don't get clogged, you might want to go ahead and invest. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this salt, 1 bag off in here, and then yeah, I'm gonna get to work. So I'll show you guys what it looked like once I pour it in. I can't pour and hold. I'm sorry, I can't pour and hold this thingy majiggy. Anyway, so I'll get back with you guys in just a sec. So now it's full again. I had to use 2 bags. I thought I only had to use 1, but it works out, y'all. Now I gotta go wash my hands. And I am going to get back to work. But since that was on my mind first thing this morning, I was like, girl, go on and get it done, because you know it's going to get hot in that garage. And in that attic. So go on and do it while it's cool outside. That's what it is. Da-ta-da! Yeah. I will get with you guys in a few. I just wanted to show y'all that and take y'all through my quarterly routine. Now my little fit is all dusty, which is okay, because I'm just going to be around the house in it. Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. Geez, so what's been going on? So I started this vlog off, and catch y'all back up, because, you know, I started this vlog off on the 1st, I want to say, because I do quarterly maintenance to my AC and all that kind of stuff for my home. And then I also took y'all through how I add the salt rocks to my water softener and stuff. I want to say that took, I don't know how long that took me to do, but I took you guys up into my attic. And when I was up in my attic, I kept hearing like a squeak. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell if because it has windows up there to let natural light in as well. So I couldn't tell if it was the birds chirping or if there was an actual rodent up in my attic. But I ain't been back up there to check, I can tell you that much. Because I feel like how I kept hearing the squeak. If it was a rodent, it probably suffocated by now. I'm just saying. But anyway, so I did that. So I'm not really worried about it at all. I was about to make me some tea. Some peach tea. Yeah, if it was a rodent, I'm really not worried about it at all. But just hearing it kind of worked my nerves a little bit. Anyway, since then, I've had to go to the tax office because I don't know what the confusion was, but apparently they moved. They moved for Travis County, and I did also. So somehow my registration stuff got lost, and so I had to actually go up there and get my registration for my little hatchback. So I did. Yesterday I actually took my baby out, y'all, for a ride. We rode, I don't know, you guys that know where, have been to Texas and know this area pretty well. I rode from Austin to Hillsboro, where the split is, where you can either go to Fort Worth or Dallas, because they put another Buc-ee's out there. And I'm not gonna even lie, I'm a Buc-ee's chaser. Your girl will go find the Buc-ee's. For one thing, the pickles. I don't really eat anything else. I just love the pickles. So, but I do love the store. So I did that, and that was about, I don't know, I left at about 6:30 a.m. and I got back to Austin at the 10 o'clock hour. And then, of course, I dropped by Central Texas because they was having a little event. And we saw our favorite biker. I didn't get him on film. Next time, though. And then I stayed there for a while. I did take a little video of the DJ that was there. And there was this guy there who traded his Harley in for Vanderhalt, and he's so excited about it. So I recorded the Vanderhalt because it looks like a little car to me. But you know, each his own. Anyway, so I did that, and then sorry about that, you guys. So today I actually have to go get my nails done. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. It's kind of hard for me to vlog when I'm actually getting my nails done, but you know, I typically try to take clips when they're doing my left feet. Anyway, but yesterday when I went on that ride, I was trying to take a video of me riding by myself instead of the scenery, you know, pointed this way at me. And what happened was, I don't know if it's my camera because I have like a GoPro, but it's like an ancient GoPro. So this is like warning that Jules need to get up on her technology game, because I obviously need a new GoPro, and I obviously need to get out my phone when I'm vlogging with you guys, because my phone be ringing and stuff while I'm in the middle of our conversations. So, yeah, when I was riding yesterday, I thought I was recording, and the doggone GoPro took 4,100 photos of me riding. So you guys remember back in the day when you used to have that little, I can't remember what you call it, but you would put these pictures in it and you click it and the pictures would rotate. So what I'm trying to do is put my photos in a reel that'll kind of look like that so I can post it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to waste the footage because it was just too much footage. It was pretty cool, in my opinion, because it was so pretty and it was so nice outside. So I'm trying to do that. So I'm hoping, God willing, I can get a post out tonight, y'all. Oh my God. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. So, sometimes we win, sometimes we don't win. But I will say that I don't know why. I told y'all when I think I'm recording, I'm not recording, and when I'm supposed to be recording, my mom be somewhere in the cloud. So my daughter told me, she was like, yeah, you neglecting us. So y'all, my goodness. So funny.